You be humble and you be authentic. Nobody can be you the way that you can be you, and nobody can bring what you bring to the table the way that you bring it. If you stay in your lane and you do you, then you will stand out, because that is you. There's nobody else in the world like you.
You ever had a gut feeling that maybe you were meant for more, but you weren't really sure what the next best steps were to achieve it? Me too. So what's your more? What's your destination? And I'm not talking about just more money or more things. I'm also talking about more love, more joy, more choice, more balance, more trust. What's your more?
At the end of every day, you look yourself in the mirror and you ask yourself, did I get better today? If the answer is yes, and you do that for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, how much better are you going to be? Are you getting better every single day? That's the question. And it's just taking small steps. You don't try to get it all done in one day, in 1 week, in 1 year. It's the process of getting better every day and doing that for a period of years that then create the masterpiece.
What's the highest form of value? Everybody said money. I was like, money's important. I was like, it's not even your top 5 though. It's like, what? I was like, no, it's not your top 5. I said, if I say I give you $1 million a day, but you gotta die tomorrow, which one you want? I say, so time more than money. If I say I give you $1 million a day, but you gotta be sick for the rest of your life, you want it? So health is more than money. Well, if I say I give you $1 million a day and your mama got to die tomorrow, you want it? No, so relationships are more than money. So finances is not the highest form of compensation. Fulfillment is.
For me, time and money matter, but energy matters most. You'll see what I value by where I put my energy, what gives me energy. And at this point in my life, I'm also very aware of what are the things that give me energy, what are the things that take energy from me, and I limit the things that take energy from me. Taking energy is different than giving energy. Does everybody understand the difference? If I'm giving it to someone, they're not taking it. It's a play on words, because in truth they are. If they're receiving it, they're taking energy from you. But what I mean is there are things and people that will show up that want your energy. They're trying to take it from you. You're not wanting to give it to them. They're trying to take it from you in different ways. And so knowing how and when to protect yourself from that is really important. Right. And that's a lot of that is emotional mental discipline, like just understanding what deserves your time and energy, what doesn't.
The people that benefit from your enslavement to money want you to believe that money is power. The real people in power don't care about your money. They care about your energy. Therefore, money is not power. Your energy is power. See, the elite have learned the secrets of harvesting energy, and most of them have so much money that it actually has no value to them. They don't care about your money. See, they don't want you to know that both the power of money and the power of your energy can get you into a room.
So what a lot of people don't talk about is energy drainers. People that drain your energy on purpose. Energy drainers are people that just come around you for no apparent reason. They don't like you, and they will still come around you to suck up your energy. That's what they do. They will see you happy. They will see you in a positive mood, right? And all they gotta do is just walk right past you, and your whole energy then shifted. You ever went to work all happy and energized, and you were just like very happy? One person then walked right past you, and your whole mood just shifted? That's a spirit. That's an energy draining person. That's why you have to protect your energy at all times. People will come around you on purpose just to drain your energy, your joy, your happiness, your peace, your mental. They will try to destroy you as a person. And really, all they gotta do is walk right on past you. That's what you call a low vibrational person. Y'all better watch out.
You need to understand that money is just energy, and that's how you're gonna attract more abundance into your life. Let me explain. The moment I took money off of a pedestal, did it stop becoming the master of my life, and I became the master of my money, because money is an excellent tool, it's an excellent servant, but it's a horrible master. You need to understand that money is actually not real. Money is simply energy. Okay, money simply is a vibration that you need to tap into. Money exists all around us all the time. It's up to you to tune into the frequency of where abundance actually is. Because abundance isn't really a number. Abundance is actually a state of being. When you become in a state of being of abundance, you tune into the frequency of money. Money will only gravitate towards those who don't feel a lot of restriction, fear, and lack and scarcity around it. I meet very rich people all the time. However, they're still in a state of scarcity and lack. They won't even pay for a dinner. They feel like they have to hoard all their money, and that is complete fear, scarcity, and lack.
If you only knew how valuable your soul and your spirit and your energy is, you would understand just how powerful you are. You would stop giving it away like it meant nothing, like it wasn't a resource, like it wasn't valuable. You will always be more valuable to them than they are to you. Please understand that. Time equals energy, which equals money. They know this, they just think you don't. Energy equals money. Energy is and always has been the currency. The system is designed to make sure that you are so exhausted that you never pursue anything creative at all. That is why you work 5 out of 7 days. The reason you don't have any energy to pursue your creative gifts is because you don't have any energy. Make the connection to the fact that these people are mining your energy. You are not lazy because you get up every single day and do a job that you don't like, work with people that you don't like, and do things that you don't like. You are not lazy. That takes a lot of determination and grit. In order to pursue your gifts and your talents and your skill, you are going to have to retract your energy. Turn it down. Stop reacting, stop engaging, and stop doing overtime. Stop overworking. I'm not telling you to be bad at your job, I'm telling you to stop emitting light. Stop emitting energy. It has to come from somewhere, and you're giving too much of it away. Slow down. Stop doing things as fast as you can. It's pointless. That is why you get home and you are exhausted. But it doesn't stop there, because what happens is you'll get on the phone and call somebody and complain, or speak to your partner and complain about your job, and it takes more and more and more and more of your energy away from you. It will trap you in a negative cycle of thought patterns that repeat so much that maybe even into the weekend you don't actually feel rested. So the engagement also has to stop the minute that you finish your job. This is the only way that you're going to be able to do that side hustle, do that side project, work on your creativity, whatever it is that you want to do outside of your job. This is the only way that you're going to.
Whenever you are giving somebody your attention, it doesn't matter if you are at a concert, you're at a performance, or you're just watching them from the TV screen, you giving them your attention is forming an energetic link between you and them. So they have the capability of taking your energy. That's why personally, I don't really watch certain types of films. I don't go to concerts, because anytime I give my energy, which is also my currency, to somebody else, it's a way for them to get in my auric fields, and I know that. And even though I put a lot of protection on myself, I still don't want to have anything to do with somebody else, especially when I know they are at such a low vibration. They would need my energy to get to source energy, because they cannot get there on their own.
I've been in rooms at the top of the top, which albums are prayed over demonically. Music is prayed over demonically. That goes out to the world, goes out to the radio stations, goes out to the public. And when you see that stuff and know that stuff, it's frightening.
What do you mean by that, Shane? Prayed over demonically?
Rituals, ceremonies to give light to the devil, to Satan. It's a satanic music industry. If you look at what the music is today, the industry is today, for all your Sam Smiths to your Dojo Cats to your Beyoncés they are so demonic, it's unbelievable. And we can't, it's in front of us. It's something that we kind of go, oh, it's just music. But it really isn't. It's absolutely taken over the world, taken over our children, and taken over everything that's coming to the times of world crisis.
How do you know if you're being energy harvested off of? Okay, first and foremost, I hope you understand how powerful you are. how much of a spiritual badass you are. Because a lot of the people that have organized themselves around you for all these years of your life, they knew it. They just didn't want you to know it. Okay? So now that we got that out of the way, a lot of times the folks that are energy harvesting off of you just make you feel a little lower than what you felt before you were in their presence. That's a really key sign of energy harvesting. Also, you know that narcissistic tactic where narcissists like to build you up only to like take you off of their pedestal and make you feel even worse than before they gave you the compliment? That's a really great example of energy harvesting. And excuse this analogy, but it's almost like when you take an animal to the slaughterhouse. You know how folks who do that practice, they will usually fatten the animal up first before they slaughter them. It's the same concept when it comes to energy harvesting. They want to make you feel really good about yourself so that when they do tear you down, they feed more off of your energy. I know, it's pretty sick, right? But anyway, another example of energy harvesting is these people will, on one hand, they'll act like they can't stand you, and yet on the other hand, they always want to be in your presence. It's like they're secretly hating on you, and yet at the same time, they want to be around you. So there's a disjointedness there, and a lot of that is because they're feeding off of you, and a part of them feels guilty and also feels annoyed by the fact that they feel like they have to feed off of you. The plot twist is they really don't have to feed off of you. They could just engage in their own self-development and work on their own spiritual practice and get to the point where you are, but no, they'd rather steal and harvest. So those are just some of the small signs of energy harvesting. I'll do a part 2 later.
How they steal your energy.
Sisters, prepare thyselves. 'Tis her life force. The potion works. Take my hands. We will share her. Oh, Winnie, how generous of thee.
So that was a clip from Hocus Pocus, and as you saw, they put a spell on that girl, which exposed her ethereal body or her essence. It made her vulnerable. So now they could literally eat off her energy, right, as you saw. And this happens every day. You get around certain people and they rub you the wrong way. They start talking to you crazy, right? Words are spells, and you react to it. You let them get under your skin. That's a spell. So now you're vulnerable. Now your essence, your energy is exposed. So now they can leech off of it, right? You got to be careful, man. This is a spiritual war. So you might not see it with your physical eyes, but in the spiritual realm, people are leeching off your energy just like that clip. All right, man. So y'all be mindful out here. Protect yourself at all times. You feel me?
For ways people steal energy from others.
Understand that people who do not know how to draw energy from source, they resort to drawing energy from other people. The first way that people siphon energy from others is the victim mentality person, the poor me, right? So they exaggerate all of their life circumstances to get people to feel sorry for them. And this is how they draw energy from people. It's through pity and sympathy. Okay? So be mindful of these people. Secondly, we have the intimidator. These are the people who are bullies. You know, they siphon energy from trying to scare other people and intimidate other people, right? Now, next we have the interrogator. These are the people that's always in your business, that's always commenting on your post, trying to scrutinize what you're doing. Hey, what you doing? That's not right. That's not correct. That's how you do it. They draw energy from you, from getting you flustered and overwhelmed by their constant questions and nagging. And fourth, we have the aloof person, the person that's just like so mysterious and just so detached that they draw people into their world because people are like, what the fuck is going on with you? Like, I can't figure you out. So Understand that we pick these habits up from our parents. So if you had an interrogator parent, you grew up to be an interrogator type of person.
I wonder what CERN is up to. I texted my husband when the fight started and I said, if the fight goes to decision, Jake will win. But if Tyson gets close enough to him, he'll knock him out. Obviously, they just danced the whole time. It was a dance party. We just watched a dance battle and not a boxing match. Anyway, that being said, this was a ritual. Energy harvesting. Supermoon, big fight, celebrities, distraction, energy harvest, ritual. You cannot convince me otherwise. That's exactly what we just watched. Energy harvesting ritual, supermoon. Did y'all expect a real fight? It was super fucking disappointing. But we were all paying attention, all focusing all of our energy on the fight.
They never fail to shock me and amaze me. So if you're awake and aware to the world of energy and frequency, you know that there's lots and lots of situations around the world where they're harvesting energy in concerts, in sporting events, in festivals and the like. The stuff that you are aware of, you've all seen the performances at the Grammys and certain things look demonic and, you can kind of tell by the way it's set up, but that's kind of like the low level stuff. There's way more powerful things that are set up when energetic grids are placed across the top through rituals that are done before, across concerts, sporting events, anything where there is mass attention onto something and either the artist is worshipped on stage or the whole crowd is literally kind of going crazy with their energy, right? So I've just noticed this. So this popped up on my FYP and this was a video from Tomorrowland. Tomorrowland is a huge kind of electronic dance music festival in Europe, EDM music festival. It's massive. And on this particular clip that I've taken a screenshot of, they were playing Don't You Worry, Child, see heaven's got a plan for you. And it was just mad, like the hundreds of thousands of people going crazy. And they zoomed into the stage and straight away, bang, I'm seeing this symbolism on the stage behind me. So what do you see behind the DJ that's on there? This is at Tomorrowland. I had no idea. I've just connected the dots and gone, my God, they're even into that. So what you're looking at there is the square. See it underneath? And the compass. What's that? What's that? I'm not going to say the words on here just in case, whatever. But the square and the compass look familiar. And that's on the stage at Tomorrowland. And again, it's you might not be aware, but if you're aware of energy, concerts, festivals, sporting events, all of it is one big energy harvest. You'll have noticed perhaps the ritual that was at the beginning of the Olympic Games in 2012 in London. You've probably seen a lot of that on social media. There's a lot of stuff within opening ceremonies. There's a lot of rituals which are done. But it's all about harvesting energy where they pay the piper and whoever it is that they worship. But here's another festival, folks, that obviously has sold its soul, or has its origins not of the light, let's say. I had no idea until I saw this, but seeing that symbolism behind it on the stage, nothing is by accident, folks. They always stick it in plain sight. But yeah, the square and the compass, Tomorrowland, my goodness me. Anyway, take care, thought I'd share. Bye-bye.
When you go into Christian church, why you think they got one on every block? Those churches are lined up to zap your particular energy. We'll get into that particular part also. Don't think the cracker got a church on every block. He ain't never gave you nothing good. Why you been here? All of a sudden he gonna give you some good damn religion? Are you out of your mind? You see what I'm saying? So there's a reason why you go up in there on Sundays, because they need that particular energy to make this whole Holocaust land and this particular hell system work for them. And they use your energy to fuel this whole America. And that's what the whole church thing is on every doggone corner. In Atlanta, in one section of a 5-mile radius, you got almost like 110 churches on one side, and that's not even talking about where the King Center is and all that shit with the Martin Luther King stuff. There's another 200 churches. You see what I'm saying? and they use that particular energy.
Study the cymatic patterns displayed when bells chime. This is why so many magnificent rose windows resemble cymatic patterns so closely. This is why they look like the petrified pulsations of a star. The entire ceilings of many cathedrals also mirror this sacred cymatic geometry. This is why so many of the structures contain huge bells.
If I asked you to imagine an alien, the first thing you'd probably think about was something physical, a humanoid, a corporeal life form, something like this. We've been programmed to expect aliens to take corporeal form, to come down on a spaceship and say, take me to your leader. But what if the invasion we've been programmed to expect has already happened? What if they've been living amongst us for a long time, but not in physical form? What if some aliens were actually non-physical, non-corporeal life forms, energetic beings feeding off of our psychic energy, specifically the negatively charged energy that can be generated by the human mind? What if the collective consciousness of the human race has been hijacked and primed towards the negative by these non-corporeal alien life forms, harnessing our mind's abilities to actualize reality experiences, and then steering us to the most negative reality experience, essentially turning Earth into a negative energy farm? They wouldn't necessarily be evil, they just need negatively charged energy, like electronics need electrons, which is negative energy.
Humans are being used as a food source for negative emotions by beings who created an illusion 250,000 years ago, while the moon is potentially an artificial spacecraft used to harvest human souls. The intention behind the creation of humans by the Anunnaki was to create a slave species for mining gold to be used in terraforming their home planet suffering from a poisoned atmosphere. Our emotions carry energy that can be consumed for nourishment by alien creators, who have a particular desire for negative human emotion. The moon's origins and purpose are speculated due to its unusual proximity, size, circular orbit, and hollow characteristics, potentially indicating it is an artificial spacecraft mined and hollowed out by aliens who use it to harvest human souls for food. Choose positive emotions to break the cycle of pain and promote love and kindness.
You can get addicted to peace, and you can also get addicted to chaos. So the desire for something more shocking, more stunning grows because you're developing a habit of needing that shot, if you will.
These celebrities are really playing each other. Watch this.
Deep down inside you, you know there's something wrong with these politicians. You know there's something wrong with these reporters. This little group of people that just seem to echo each other and ignore the rest of America. It's as if the system has been hijacked. It's as if humans are no longer in control. You know, these are actual different people. Heather Graham, Jayma Mayos, Michael J. Fox, Scott Wolf, also the other Bush brother, Lucy Hale, Selena Gomez. Who are these people? Jennifer Carpenter, Hope Solo. You might think of the same people. Look at this one. Ian Somerhalder and Rob Lowe. Rosalind Sanchez, Nicole Schertzinger. And look at these two. Are they clones? Is one real and not the other? How about Jeffrey Dean Morgan and Javier Bardem? Or Judy Greer and Anne Hesh? Ladies and gentlemen. What about Renee Zellweger and Joey Lauren Adams? There's more. Robbie Amell and Colin Egglesfield. And there's more. What about Evan Rachel Wood and Alexandra Breckenridge? Are they clones? What are the chances all these people would look alike? Kate Blanchett, Anna Torv. Does it feel like the show The Fringe out there? Oh, Homer Bailey and Christopher Bale. Are these clones? What about Helena Christensen and Cameron Diaz? Are they clones? Jessica Biel, like the devil. Christy Turlington, Dan Radcliffe, Elijah Wood. Look at these two. It's amazing. Who are these people on television? Look at this one, Joseph Levitt and Heath Ledger. Is there more? Oh yeah, there's plenty more. Chris Humphries, Taylor Lautner. Oh, this is the worst. Bob Saget and Stephen Colbert. Bradley Cooper, Paul McDonald. You notice that one? What about Megan Fox and Tamara Esselstone? What about Linda and Mila? What about these two? What about Paul Rudd and Ben Affleck? You might think these are the same people. No, let's not miss this one. Courtney Cox and Nelly Furtado.
God runs the world. Then under that, you got 1,000-year-old families, Medici. Under that, you have the Vatican, the Pope. Under that, you have the financial groups that control all your shit. BlackRock, Vanguard. After that, you have Putin. You have Trump. You have all this shit. And after that, you got what all this shit is. Entertainment. Hollywood.
Whoever running this matrix hate natural women. All of your favorite artists, after they go through the industry after years, they end up being like feminine and stuff, bro. They rap about fucking hoes and shit, but they carry themselves, their energy is very feminine. I go off energy. I learned human anatomy. I told all y'all niggas, you have to stop watching porn. Go 30 to 60 days without. You can't, so you ain't gonna be able to see what I see. Bro, soon as a girl starts shaking her ass in front of you, you like a dog. You like. You at your lowest state of your consciousness, bro. We all watch these cartoons, Dragon Ball Z, Super Saiyan levels, different levels within you. That shit is real. You got different levels of your mind that if you're a lazy person, it's a certain level within you that will make you get up and hit the gym. It ain't even a thought. If you're a person that ain't got no confidence, it's a level within you, nigga, you will become a fucking godlike streamer or a YouTuber or a public speaker. It ain't no thought. You don't have to think, it's you. All of that is being taken away by porn. Every time you even try to stop, if you're addicted, what happened? That fucking sexual spirit bring your ass right back to it.
And so I'm here to tell you that you must obsess, and you cannot give two fucks about the people in your life who don't understand why you're obsessed, why you're not going to weddings, why you're not going to birthday parties, why you're not available on weekends at the bar to hang out or on the couch to watch TV like you own the fucking team when they don't, rooting for another fucking man instead of rooting for yourself.
You're a good man. You may have bent a few times, but you never broke. And that's the true testament of your character. Every day you get up and go out in this world that's not so friendly to you, and you still find a way to make it happen. That's why I'm here to tell you that I see you and I appreciate you, and I got your back. Always believe and bet on you. I'm proud of you. You are a good man.
Let me ask you something. If someone prays for patience, you think God gives them patience? Or does he give them the opportunity to be patient? If they prayed for courage, does God give them courage, or does he give them opportunities to be courageous? If someone prayed for the family to be closer, do you think God zaps them with warm, fuzzy feelings? Or does he give them opportunities to love each other? I gotta run. A lot of people to serve.